Slash and Cast.
Whatever you do, don't fall asleep.
Have you checked the children?
I am the devil, and I am here to do the devil's work.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
Boogeyman is real, and you found him.
Don't you blame the movies! Movies don't create psychos! Movies make psychos!
Hey everybody, welcome back to Slash and Cast, the podcast where we talk horror and nothing but horror. I am one of your hosts, Slasher, and I am joined by, my new, but not so new co-host, Azteral. He was on and off, but I asked him to come back because I was dying over here. Not literally, but also literally. And yeah, it's been a roller coaster. And yeah, but I brought him back because I wanted someone who has some knowledge of horror in that realm, but isn't, the big type. And also, he's funny, so need some comedic over here. But yeah, first we're going to start off with, like we do on our other podcast, which is just talking about random media over here. We're going to bring that over here and do some games. So we're going to do two games. We're going to do one that we call Guess the Character. So someone gets a character and the other person asks questions. And then we're going to do This or That, where we choose two scenarios or two things to choose from. And you've got to choose which one you want. So, do you want to go first on Guess the Character? Alright.
Sure.
Go for it.
Let me think. Okay, I have one.
Is this person male? Are they the
male.
killer?
They are the killer.
So it's a slasher?
They are a slasher.
Is this person...
Pun
Is this
not
person...
intended.
Let me think. Is this person... Has this person got a franchise? Or is it a one-off?
There is a franchise.
Has this person had... Is this person linked to supernatural elements at all?
Sort of, I think. Pretty sure
Do they wear a
they
mask?
are supernatural. They do.
Is this person's nickname The Shape?
You would
Michael.
probably have to tell me who the Shape is.
No.
No.
So it's not Michael Myers. Is this person...
I wish Michael Myers was the supernatural, but he just...
No, he is supernatural. Now. Again. He's been supernatural twice. I think. Is this person's favourite weapon a machete? So is it Jason?
Yeah. It is.
As soon as I said machete. Hey, give me the next one.
Okay, I have one.
Okay. Male? Oh, female.
No. Yes.
Villain? Killer?
No.
So is this person the survivor? The final girl?
Yeah.
Okay. This person's the survivor. Supernatural?
No,
Is the
pretty sure there's no supernatural
so
elements in this.
it's a slasher.
No, there isn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not Freddy Krueger either. Freddy Krueger's supernatural.
No. No ghosts in this bitch.
Is it? Does the killer in their movie wear a mask?
They do.
Does this person at all kill the killer? Is
She
it one
might.
killer or is it multiple people? Ghostface.
Multiple. So
Is
yeah, it would be Scream,
is
but
it
that is
Sydney?
not who.
It's not Sydney.
It's not Sydney.
Gale?
No.
Really? Not
No.
Gale?
No.
Survivor? Is this person only survived one movie?
I think she's in multiple. I think she's in one, but she's in another one, but I don't think that's happening anymore.
Is it Melissa Barrera? Sam?
No.
Is it
No.
Jenna Ortega's character?
It is.
Yeah. She's no, she's not going to be in the next one. Because of the directors wanting to fuck about and be assholes.
As they often
They
do.
wanted to rush it, and it was like, fucking assholes. Alright, my turn then. Okay. I think I don't want to do obvious ones. Let's go with. I don't know if you know. I'm gonna go with this, but I don't know if you'll know it.
We'll keep it simple because my knowledge extends to a majority of the bad guys, a couple side characters, and then a majority of the main people.
That's the thing about this podcast is the fact that it's just gonna be me teaching you shit.
So
Let's go with that one then. All right, go.
Male.
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna change it. But no, it's female.
Female. Are they
Yes.
a killer? They are a killer. Okay. Supernatural.
Yeah, supernatural elements.
Supernatural elements. Got it. Female killer, supernatural. I'm immediately thinking like
No.
Babysitter. I think that's what that film's called.
Well, The Babysitter. The Netflix. Yeah. No, it's not that. No.
Yeah.
I was trying to think. I was thinking something
Not
else.
Supernatural elements. So not like a full blown Annabelle situation with like ghosts and
no.
demons and shit. Like in it, like we're talking inexplicable teleportation.
No, we're talking about like there is elements of supernatural, but it's not fully on supernatural. Yeah.
Is it a franchise? It's a franchise. So there's multiple of them. Let's think. What other horror films do I know with supernatural elements that
You
are
should
a
know this because it is
franchise?
one of the big ones.
One of the big ones. That's useful info. So, specifically a female killer.
No.
Are they the only killer? No, so there's multiple killers. Are the other killers also
No, it's
female,
male.
or are they? It's a male. So it's a Bonnie and
Kinda,
Clyde
yeah.
situation
I'd say
going
so.
on. Kind of.
Yeah, if Bonnie and Clyde fucking hated each other's
Um,
guts.
See, that's probably supposed to help me, but in my current state, I'm not sure it will.
I'd say this.
Hated each other.
This one I'm talking about
Guts.
wasn't in the main set of films at first. She came on later.
So the male is the
male
original
is
killer.
the main one, but she's also like a very massive force.
Okay. Is she in many of the films? Firstly, how many films is there? Is it a duology?
There's
Is it a trilogy?
I'm trying to think. In the original, when it first started, there were 3. Then it got a sequel later on. Then another film after that, and then after that film, it stopped. And then 2 more films came out, and then also a TV show. At the minute, it is now a TV show. It's a continuation. It's not.
Okay.
It's no remakes. Well, there is a remake. No,
It's not like Evil Dead.
there is
it?
a remake,
No.
but it's still in this. But it's not relevant.
I'm trying to think.
No.
Definitely not Insidious, which would have been a good one because that is the one that I know probably the most. Can't be Conjuring because I would describe Conjuring as like hardcore.
That is proper supernatural.
Supernatural.
That's supernatural on the nose of it.
Yeah. It's not
No.
Nightmare on Elm Street because that would be also supernatural.
That's supernatural. Yeah, that's dreams. I said this is also in the realm of slasher. So it is a slasher.
Supernatural-esque. I'm thinking like maybe
It's
like
in the realm of Chucky. It's in Chucky.
In the realm of Chucky.
This character is from Chucky.
What is the female bride doll's name?
You're on the right track. What is her name? Yeah.
Yardan?
What? What?
Oh, there he is.
Oh.
You vanished for a second. You froze. What is her name? What is her name? They don't do
I'll
the
say
thing where
this.
it's like
I'll say this.
It's the same.
Actually, no, it's not the same. No, it doesn't matter.
It's not like the same convention where he's Chucky and she's also a
No.
C.
No, it's not.
It's like a bitchy name.
I'd say this, right? She's been in a film. The actress has been in a film in 3 of the films. Oh no, 1, 2, 3. Oh, and that's the TV. It's not the TV show. She's in the TV show, but she's also in like a few of the films. She's worked with. She's also actually worked with She were in Liar Liar with Jim Carrey.
Yeah, it's Jennifer
Yes,
Tilly, isn't it?
that's-
The
No,
voice person.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
I can't remember the fucking doll's name. In my head, it's like I'm pretty sure it's
That's
like
her last
Valentine.
name. I'll just give you it
it.
because you've got it anyway. It's Tiffany.
Oh, that is the
Tiffany
bitchy
Valentine.
name.
Because for some reason, also they got the actress, to play herself in Seed of Chucky, and then she ended up becoming Tiffany at the end of it. It's fucking stupid.
If you can't tell, guys, this is going to be a bit of a.
This is going to be an interesting podcast now.
Yeah.
Going to be full of.
It's going to be. Can Will remember the name of character?
Right. Let me think of another one. I'm trying to think of ones that you'll know, but ones that won't be too easy. Oh well. Because I just fucking hate this man, this fucking character.
This man.
I'll give you it. It is a male.
Don't you sneak
I
past me,
was
huh?
hoping.
I'm looking for a man in horror. You know how hard that's gonna be. There's so many.
Go on.
Okay. Are
Yes.
they a killer?
No.
Supernatural? No, so like straight up slasher. Would they be mainstream?
Describe mainstream.
I would know about it.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, you'd know
Basically.
about it.
Is it? Does the killer personally do the murder, or does the killer either manipulate a person or use
This
devices?
person does the killing.
Does the killing. So I can cross Saw off the list. Not Supernatural, so I can cross Nightmare on Elm Street. I can cross Friday the 13th.
You can cross Michael off there.
I can cross Conjuring.
Cross Michael off.
Michael.
Evil Dead.
Evil Dead. Pennywise is not it.
No.
Could be Hannibal Lecter. No. Does the killing mainstream?
No.
Predator?
That's sci-fi.
No, that'd be
sci-fi.
It's not The Thing.
No.
It's not Jeepers Creepers.
And it will never be.
I'm like
Jeepers
listing off
Creepers.
everything I know. It's not
That's
Jaws.
a creature feature.
So, yeah. What's his name? Is his name Patrick Bateman?
What, in Psycho? Yeah, it's not Psycho.
Yeah. Not Psycho. Not Candyman, because he's supernatural. What else do I know?
Nope.
Purge, maybe? No. Not Resident Evil. I'm trying to think, what other men do I know in horror? Specifically a killer as well. It's not, what the fuck's the film called?
No.
Strangers. No. Huh. Oh fuck, what's his name? You know the Here's Johnny
it's
guy.
not Shining.
Oh, I don't know where
There's
else
one
to go.
franchise you're not mentioned.
It's one franchise that's currently.
It's your favourite scary movie.
I've
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Scream. Oh, is it the? Oh God, hang on. I've got to dive deep to remember the names of characters now, because so many fucking characters.
I'll say this: it's not from the first film.
It's not from the first film, so it's. I don't even remember the killer's names from the first film.
Billy Loomis and Stu Mocker.
It's a male, so I think the second
A
Scream
male
film's
and
a
a
woman,
female.
isn't it?
Billy's mother. Wait, it's not that film?
Okay, time to narrow down the
Yes,
film
it's
then.
Scream 3.
Scream 3.
Scream 3 is only one killer, by the
Who
way.
is
10 nearly.
what is the name of the people in that? It's still
Yeah,
Sydney
it
in
is.
Scream 3, isn't it? Fuck, what's his name?
Yeah.
And it is the killer.
Also Sydney's half brother.
Okay, creepy. What's his name?
If you can get at least one of his names. You can get his first and second name. Mm-hmm. 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 Go on.
Wouldn't it's I want to say like it's like something
I'll give you it
bridge.
because it's Roman Bridger.
I missed the R.
Roman Bridger.
In my head, it was like Scott
It's
Bridge.
Roman Bridger, and yeah, he's not. He's not the best Ghostface. He's a bit of a fucking idiot. Somehow they decided to have him be the only Ghostface when the film kinda acts like there's multiple. Right. This or that.
Yes.
Okay, this or that. Here you start.
This or that. Annabelle, or I was about to call it Vlaakith, but that's Baldur's Gate 3. What is her name? I know it begins with a V. The Nun. I'll just call her the Nun.
Annabelle. Not really into the Nun.
Fair play. This or that. The Purge, or American Psycho. Similar vibes, I think.
I think I've got to go with. I'm going American Psycho. Wait, specifically American Psycho? Or Purge?
Yeah.
I've got to go Purge.
What do you mean?
I've got to go
Purge.
Purge.
Fair enough.
Right. Okay, for your first one, slashers or supernatural horror.
Supernatural, just because it freaks me out
Fair
more.
enough.
That any put a creepy child stood at the end of a hallway saying, "Can you help me?"
Oh, you would have a
And I
field
am
day with The Shining.
A, moving continents because no, and B, burning the house to the ground.
That's the thing with Insidious. I like how they do the thing that I'd do if I was living in a haunted house, but then you find out in Insidious it wasn't even the house that was haunted; it was the fucking kid. So there
Yeah.
were no escaping it. Next one. I'm gonna go with Alien or Predator.
Predator. I like the Predator. I like the gadgets.
I like Alien because it's more horror. Like Alien is much more horror, but Predator is just fucking cool as shit. Right, main topic. We're just going to talk random like that. Experience with horror and horrors we've seen and shit like that. So, what horrors have you actually seen?
Well, I can count it on both hands. I've seen Halloween. I've seen Friday the 13th. I've seen Conjuring. I've seen Insidious 1, 1 and 2.
Have you seen the new one?
I
have.
No, not yet.
It's alright. It's not the best.
I've seen It, Part 1 and Part 2.
Oh, so you haven't seen the original?
No. And I've seen Alien. And then I've seen clips of like several others, but I've never fully watched
Guys,
them.
let us know if you would want us to do movie commentaries. So I want to get more of those done as well. I think for me, obviously I'm a slasher. Yeah. Obviously I'm a slasher guy. Into my masked killers course. I feel like Supernatural is... I think with like slashers, that's where you get your stupid fucking characters who do the stupidest of shit. I feel like the only reason I don't like Supernatural as much is the fact that they constantly just constantly they so basically like Supernatural's constantly is just constant jump scare jump scare jump scare and I'm like, yes, please stop. But there are some Supernatural like films that I do like. I like Conjuring. I like some of the Conjuring, shall I say. I like Insidious. Sinister's really good. With Ethan Hawke. Slasher wise, Michael, Scream, Halloween, Scream, Friday the 13th, all of them just amazing. And I think horror is well known for extremely good practical effects when it comes to death scenes in films. which is
Yeah.
very well done. Like they're very well known for their practical effects and effects alone. CGI mixed with practical is always a highlight for me.
Yeah. I tend to lean towards the more supernatural ones just because the slasher ones, the ones where it's just like a straight up killer, tend to just be ridiculous
Which
and like unbelievable. And if I'm gonna watch an unbelievable thing, I might as well watch a ghost absolutely slap
is
someone across
the
a corridor.
point of slashers is it's supposed to be just a funny time. It's not supposed to be like that thing. The reason like slashers, I'm always sat there. It's why I'm always finding them. That's why I like them. Because one, I like Scream because it's a whodunit. I love whodunit horror. But the fact that trying to be sat there during the film, enjoying it while also trying to figure out who the killer is, it's a highlight.
Scream
One, your voice cut out.
commits one of the grandest crimes in horror, I think, which is the fact that, especially the more modern day ones, where everyone has a cell phone, the killer must have a cellular jammer for these specific people, because calling the police is never their first instinct.
Well, in the new one, in 6, I think more specifically, in 6, they were working with the police anyway. And I don't get it. The thing is, as well, what I always get is the fact that Sam was able to just murder these people. She even says to her in the newest one, in 6, she goes to her therapy. She's doing therapy. First thing she says is, "I stabbed my boyfriend and slit his throat." Yeah, that's gonna go down. That's gonna go down well in a therapist's office, isn't it?
Psycho.
And the thing is, you know what's funny about that? She's the daughter of a serial killer.
Can you imagine that? You're a therapist. It's your first day on the job. You've got a client. It's a teenage girl. You sit down. You're like, "So, how's your week been?" She tells you that, and you just have to sit there and go, "Okay, I'm just gonna what? Send the file
It's funny.
off."
It's funny because like
Psycho.
she like her the thing is, she says that my father is my father was a serial killer in Woodsboro. He was he killed a bunch of people and all of his friends, and because her father was Billy Loomis from the first film, and my boyfriend was murdering people and I slit his throat. Yeah, that's gonna go down well, isn't it?
Sat there just like, right, I asked how your day was, not for a confession.
It's funny as well because she that later on that therapist is killed and her file is missing as well. I think but yeah, slashers are dime a dozen. It's like you don't really get many anymore. You don't get really many originals. Well, you don't get many original slashers nowadays. It's always either a remake or a continuation or a requel, as it's called, of the original. So like Halloween, the recent Halloween films tried to change and try and show a different side of the story. Then you've got I'd say what is it? Scream. The newest Screams are a continuation of all the films, trying to like be a meta on requels and everything, and then you've got franchise and everything like that. And it's not everything has to be complicated. It's like, if I remember correctly, Jenna Ortega's character in the first film said that she liked like. There's a lot of people like this type of horror. It's what is it now? It's horror that's got a message. So like Babadook. Babadook's message is about motherhood. And it's supposed to be a message about motherhood, and then you've got all that. And Scream was supposed to be like, nope, this is just a straight up fucking slasher. But yeah, it's like horror's got to the point where each film's trying to have a message. But yeah, what would you think? Like, does every film need a fucking message behind it?
No, I think if you try to put a message behind everything, you
Yeah.
eventually lose the meaning. I think sometimes it's just nice to have.
There are some
something
horrors
to
out
just
there
be
that are
like,
not
yeah.
even horror-esque. They're more like psychological in the way that it's done. Like, what is it now? There's a film that I watched at a movie night of a week. I can't remember what its name was, but it was like something to do. It was something. So basically, this woman, she didn't want kids, right? But her husband did. She didn't want kids, but her husband did, and because her husband wants kids so bad, she goes to this clinic that will give her this all these tests and that, and they'll put this like chip or something in her that will give her something that will make her want kids for some reason. And throughout it, she's seeing shit. She's seeing this woman, and that her dad wants her to have kids because her dad wants her to continue the family line and all that. It's a weird fucking movie, and it was more psychological horror than anything. Because you want a bit of a spoiler at the end. Basically, one of the scenes, she rips apart a clock because she keeps hearing clock noises. That for some reason she keeps hearing clock noises, and hears this woman's voice all the time. She rips this clock apart and leaves. And then the next part, she goes to her husband's house, and he says he'll go and he says that I think he cheats on her. He's going off to see her dad, and while she's doing that, she goes to the clinic that she was at and tells the doctor to take this thing out of me. And basically, what happens is when she takes it out, her vision becomes more clear because there's this woman that she keeps seeing. She tells it to fuck off and hits it with a fucking pan around her head, and she takes this chip out. She takes it out, and everything becomes clearer. She starts seeing colour. Her dress, since she had it in her, was grey, but when she takes it out, it turns blue, and so does this entire area. It's like the thing tried to stop her from seeing colours. And police end up showing up, and we learn, do you know that clock that she ripped to pieces? It was her dad that she ripped to pieces.
Oh.
Yeah. She gets arrested, but then jumps off a cliff at the end. And then the movie ends with her waking up on a beach. That I don't think was a... Oh, no, it works. No, actually, no. It ends up with her waking up on a rock. And she definitely did die. But, you know, yeah. So even I said to the person who was holding the movie night, that doesn't seem right. It seems like something that's about to happen. And, yeah, it turns out that she ripped her dad to pieces and killed him. But yeah, it's horror like that. It doesn't have a message behind it, but it's psychological to the point where someone's going that insane that they're seeing shit. Horror that's there, but that's not there. If you've ever played, what's it called? The Dark Pictures anthology. I think it's the first one, the Man of Medan. It's like that. So when they're on the boat, the things that they're seeing are actually there. That it's just there's a gas on the boat that's making them see shit. Making them see shit. So it's that type of thing. What about you, Will? What's a horror that you personally enjoy? What about
Insidious.
it in particular?
I just think that it's very, very interesting. It's another one that
The fact that
sort of
one of
has
the
a
characters
meaning
looks like
where it's dealing with.
looks like Darth Maul.
I mean, honestly, that still
The
gives
fact
me
that
nightmares to this
music
day.
plays every time you see the thing, it fucking just every time you hear that music, it's like, where is he? Is he around here?
Yeah,
Through the window.
it's really, really, really good. It's another one of those things where it's one where you have to keep watching. 'Cause if you look away, you might miss like the ghost or like a demon being stood
it's
just
like,
slightly off to the
even
side
when
of the camera.
it
One of
doesn't
my
seem like
favourite
there's a
things-
scene where something's going to happen, something fucking happens.
Yeah, it's like the scenes where like a camera is just slowly panning and you see a figure in a doorway. It's one of the reasons I sort of like found footage, because like even the like really shit fake ones on YouTube where it's a person walking through like a house and they're pretending it's like haunted and like they're creating ghosts. Even like the image of like a shadow just stood against the wall is really, really scary. Yeah. I just like
Supernatural horror is good when it's done well, because like there is a lot that you can go wrong with supernatural horror. It's just weird to see. It's not weird. I mean, not weird to see, but it's like it's cool to see when you just see a fucking figure in the wall, and it's like you even after watching a horror, you're looking around your room like, is there something there? Yeah, I'm moving out. But yeah,
Well, on my door in my room, I have a coat hanger, and my coat sits on there. And at one point the other day, I woke up and I just saw the shadow of the silhouette of the coat, and in my head I was like, either that's a coat or I'm about to punch a demon in the face. And I didn't want to sit up because I was like, if I sit up and that thing runs at me, I'm not only am I moving house, but I'm blowing this place up.
it's always.
I was like, no. And then I sat up.
It reminds me of
Thankfully, it
like
didn't move.
what is it now?
Thankfully, it wasn't
There's
a demon.
which film is it? I think it's Poltergeist, and this person they move into a house that is built on a Native American grave site. I think it is in the remake. I'm talking about the remake here. But there is actually behind the scene. Do you know on Poltergeist? There is actually behind the scenes, like horror story for the film. Shit happened behind the scenes of Poltergeist. Let me actually find out what happened behind the scenes of Poltergeist. So basically, there's an urban legend of stuff that happened behind the Poltergeist set, and it's basically just called the Poltergeist Curse. So basically, after the film released, Dominic Dune, who played the eldest Freeling daughter, Dana, was murdered by an ex-boyfriend in 1988. Then the youngest on-screen sibling, Heather O'Rourke, passed away at age 12 following a serious case of intestinal stenosis. So basically, there was this. People thought it was all a coincidence that people died, so they start calling it the poltergeist curse, saying that people were dying because they were in this film, and that the film was just cursed.
Horror fans.
There is actually a film called Urban Legend where it's a serial killer that kills people with urban legends. It is a good film.
That's pretty cool.
First one's good. I don't know how many there is. Urban Legend.
I want a good Skinwalker film.
It.
Like, Skinwalkers are scary. Like, the idea that something can mimic a voice. I love the videos
There's a Skinwalker
on, like,
film in
YouTube where it's like, where, like, you've got someone's walking through a dark forest at night, and then you just hear a voice in the distance. But the urban legend behind a Skinwalker is the further away it sounds, the closer it is. And I would love, like, the idea of playing with that sort of feeling where the further away something sounds, the closer the thing actually is.
There's a Skinwalker movie from... There's one from 2006. A 12-year-old boy and his mother become the targets of it's werewolves. This was about werewolves. Or Skinwalkers, that's a werewolf one. I don't know if there's one about Skinwalkers you're talking about. There's a film called Skinwalker Ranch. I don't know what that's about. Skinwalker Ranch. A team of scientists and experts conduct research on Skinwalker Ranch and the surrounding area in Utah's Uinta Basin to learn about the reasons why UFO sightings and strange paranormal activities. Oh, yeah. Oh wait, it's a TV show. It's a documentary show. Apparently there's a place called Skinwalker Ranch. Probably Post Malone went there.
Well, maybe Post Malone's not Post Malone anymore.
Yeah, apparently Post Malone went to this place in Utah. Yeah. Anything else? No. Guys, we will probably do some more learning of stuff. I might, guys, if to learning more horror, I'm thinking about doing a thing where I tell him the story of a horror. Like I tell him the story of a horror film, we talk about it and stuff like that. So that's how it'll go. So having someone who doesn't know horror and then me who knows it a bit more, even I don't know everything. I've still got a lot of horror films to watch. But yeah, we will get into that later on. This was just to test the waters a bit, just to see how it goes, and I think it went alright. But yeah, hope everybody did enjoy today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe on the YouTube side of stuff. If you're on the podcast side of stuff, don't forget to rate the podcast. We hope everybody did enjoy. This podcast is brought to you by the Slash and Cast Podcast Network and our YouTube channel, Slasher Media. We talk horror and nothing but horror. I have been one of your hosts, Slasher.
I've been.
And we'll see you all in the next one. For now.
Whatever you do, don't fall asleep.
Have you checked the children?
I am the devil, and I am here to do the devil's work.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
Boogeyman is real, and you found him.
Don't you blame the movies! Movies don't create psychos! Movies make psychos more creative!